Have you ever felt like nothing you do is ever enough, no matter how hard you try? You are unsure if staying is worth it, but the idea of leaving feels impossible. Or maybe you find yourself making excuses like, "She didn't mean it," or "She'll change." Let's be real. If a relationship leaves you feeling drained and broken more often than loved, it's not love, it's control. Do you apologize for things you didn't even do? Does your entire day depend on her mood? If any of this resonates with you, keep watching. Today, you're going to take back your authority. A good relationship can elevate your life in ways that you never thought possible. A bad one? It can leave you heartbroken, depressed, and empty. Toxic relationships are more common, and they start tearing you apart even before you realize it. One moment, everything seems fine, and then suddenly, you're dealing with hurtful words, manipulative actions, and that never-ending guilt. The more you try to fix them, the more you get pulled under. So, how do you walk away before it completely breaks you? Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a toxic relationship? Negativity takes center stage in this relationship, and at least one person ends up hurt, whether on purpose or not. Sometimes it's outright abuse, while other times it's manipulative behaviors that can make you feel trapped or burned out. So, how do you recognize the warning signs? She constantly puts you down, isolates you from your friends and family, or tries to control your choices, what you wear, who you see, or how you spend your time. That's gaslighting, and it's not okay. Have you ever had the feeling that intimacy is used more as a negotiating tool than an expression of love? That's not love. That's control. And your instincts, they don't lie. Don't ignore anything that seems strange, like sudden secrecy or unusual absences. Follow your gut and take actions to protect your peace before the damage gets worse. Why does it feel so difficult to walk away from a toxic relationship? For many men, it feels like being caught in a trap with no way out. Some stay because of fear. Toxic partners know how to keep you there by emotional threats or subtle pressure. Others are concerned about their children and worry about the effects of divorce or separation on them. And then there's the shame. Society doesn't always make it easy for men to admit they're in a toxic relationship. Over time, you might even start believing it's all your fault. That's the power of gaslighting. It leaves you doubting your own reality. How to get out of a toxic relationship? Step out of the cage. It's tough, but sometimes it's the strongest and most self-respecting move you can make. Staying only makes things worse, especially when your mental health and happiness are at risk. Not every toxic relationship involves abuse, but all abusive relationships are toxic. Abuse can take different forms. It can show up as verbal abuse, physical violence, financial control, emotional manipulation, or sexual abuse. Relationships like this often involve possessive or controlling behaviors. If any of this sounds familiar, let me tell you something important. You don't deserve to live this way. Nobody does. And if you're facing any form of abuse, it's important to protect yourself and reach out for help. So where do you begin? Maybe you've already tried counseling, showed patience, and worked hard to fix things, but nothing changes. Now it's time to ask yourself, do I really want this relationship? But remember, breaking free is more than just leaving. It's about reclaiming your power. Leaving is not just about walking away, it's about doing it the right way. Talking to a therapist can make a huge difference. Together, you can come up with a solid exit plan. But don't rush it. Take your time. Don't keep it a secret. Tell a friend or family member who can support you. However, it will take time and effort to leave and recover from a toxic relationship. Speak with counselors or support groups that specialize in relationship problems. A therapist can guide you and provide unbiased support. If you're leaving a marriage, get advice from a reliable family law attorney to protect your rights. And once you leave, cut off contact unless it's absolutely necessary, like if kids are involved. Toxic people have a way of pulling you back in, so stick to clear boundaries. Most importantly, focus on yourself. Spend time on hobbies that make you happy, or plan that trip you've always wanted to go on. It's time to put yourself first. Breaking free from a toxic relationship is never easy, but it's a step towards reclaiming your happiness and peace. Remember, you're stronger than you think, and there's a better future waiting for you. You deserve to live a fulfilling and happy life, a really happy one. Are you in a toxic relationship? Think for a moment. What's one red flag you wish you'd noticed earlier? And what's one small step you'll take today to reclaim your peace? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this with someone who might need it.